delegation led by Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, has visited farmland developed in cluster in RC zone in Oromia regional state. High-ranking federal and regional government officials, including Minister of Defense Lemma Magarsa and Vice President of the Oromia regional state Shimallis Abdisa, accompanied the premier. During their visit, the officials have taken part in sanitation campaign that took place in Etaya town of the zone. Speaking at the event, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said the farmers' effort to cultivate in a modern way is promising.
RC zone is known for growing crops like wheat and barley. It's a fertile land. Previously, the farmers used to cultivate their land solely, but now they began to farm in a modern way. We came here to visit the status of the work, see the effort of farmers and identify if there is something expected of the government. The visit was really amazing. It's encouraging. This work should be strengthened.
The Premier stressed that his government is working to stop importing wheat within 3 years.
If we scale up this exemplary work in other parts of the country, at least we can ensure food security. Currently, we are importing wheat from abroad. We can stop it. We've started operation to stop importing wheat within the next 3 years. Its result is promising. Hard working and cooperation with one another is vital. Not only politics, focusing on work is important. If we do so, the future of Ethiopia will be brighter. It's possible to bring the desired change.
Meanwhile, Minister of Defense Lemma Magarsa, during his visit to RC zone with Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, appreciated farmers of the zone for developing their farmlands in cluster. He called on the youths to work hard to eradicate poverty. Again, Latata Reisa reports.
A delegation led by Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed has visited RC zone. Minister of Defense Lemma Magarsa was among the senior government officials with the Prime Minister, where Lemma appreciated the exemplary work of the farmers of the zone as they embarked on cluster farming.
We are delighted very much over your promising work, because previously our farming system was fragmented, but currently you are developing your land in clusters surprisingly. Growth begins just like this. I would like to congratulate you all.
He urged the farmers and the youth to work hard in order to combat poverty.
Since farming is solution for any problem of our farmers, if this move continues, not only alleviating poverty, it is also possible to develop as other countries did. Therefore, all of us should work hard, especially the youth, because it is the only way that would enable us to get rid of poverty and other problems.
Vice President of the Oromia Regional State Shimallis Abdisa noted to work day and night so as to sustain the victory being attained. Pre-operational Finfinne Recha celebration held in Finfinne city. We have more on that. Recha is among the values of Gada system. Due to the past oppressive regimes, the Oromo people moved away from celebrating Recha festival in Finfinne city. After more than 1.5 centuries, preparation has been finalized to celebrate the 2019 Recha festival in the capital Finfinne. For the colorful celebration of the festivity, the stage has been organized at Finfinne Millennium Hall. Deputy Mayor of the city administration Takaloma on the event underscored that necessary preparation has been finalized to warmly celebrate the 2019 Recha festival in the city administration. From now onward, we keep moving forward. No more sit at the back. We fear nothing. We will work for the change of our people and the residents of the city too. We are also ready to serve our public. Vice President of the Oromia Regional State Government, Shimallis Abdisa, for his part highlighted that the Oromo people have paid a lot of sacrifice to attain the victory, and the secret behind of the Oromo people's success is unity.
Man Oromo Arsa Eddu Kafale Jarrato Kofolaka.
Oromo people have paid precious sacrifice for more than 1.5 centuries. It faced lots of ups and downs. 3 or 4 generations have participated for our today's victories. We have gained this victory by our blood and soul. Shimalis noted that the Oromo people's unity will never terminate.
Tokkummaan Oromoo duubatti deebi'uu hin danda'u, diigamuu hin danda'u, abadan.
The unity of the Oromo people never turn back. The mission of this generation should be discharge its responsibility in a proper manner. Of course, you have shown this practically in the last 1 year, and it should be sustained. We will work day and night to create the Finfinne that reflects the culture and values of the Oromo people. The Vice President emphasized that the upcoming Recha Festival should be celebrated with the sense of living in tolerance with nationalities and peoples of the country. Crown Prince of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, praised Ethiopia in mediation of peace deal between Sudanese Military Transition Council and the opposition Force for Freedom and Change. God Brown.
Prince of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saudi praised the role Ethiopia has played in mediating peace deal between Sudanese Military Transition Council and the opposition Forces for Freedom and Change. Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz, the Crown Prince, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defense of Saudi Arabia, telephoned Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. The Crown Prince expressed his appreciation for the role played by his country in bringing the Sudanese parties closer together, stressing the kingdom's support for all efforts that contribute to the security and stability of the region, according to Saudi press agency. The Transitional Military Council and the Forces for Freedom and Change have signed the final power-sharing deal in Khartoum last Saturday. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed witnessed the signing ceremony of the peace accord brokered by Ethiopia and the African Union. In his remarks at the signing ceremony, the Prime Minister urged the people of Sudan to be the custodians of peace and the guardians of the unity as they work toward building a democracy. After completing his visit to Sudan, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed returned to Ethiopia with over 100 female victims trafficking that have been in Sudan en route to other countries. Among the returnees with Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed included individuals released from imprisonment for various offenses, according to Office of the Prime Minister.
Oda Integrated Transport Share Company started en routes on the country 3 major tracks with 23 buses. Oda Transport will fully start its operation within following weeks by 50 Volvo buses. Ulka Wandumu has the detail.
Oda Integrated Transport Share Company is among Oromo Economic Revolution, which incorporated in Ethiopia in January 2018 with a registered capital of nearly 400 million birr. The company has been registered to operate different business sectors like transport, energy, repair of motor vehicles, motorcycles, and personal and household goods, hotel and restaurant, agriculture, forestry and fishing, manufacturing, and others. Now, Oda Bus is one of these services under transport sectors with 50 Volvo intercity coach buses supplied from European market and ready to provide standard transportation service by applying software applications like passenger ticketing with networking and mobile application, which will aid the company in efficient fleet management for maximum benefit maximization to the shareholders. Till now, 23 buses were brought to Ethiopia and started their service to Dredha, Nekamte and Shashamane towns. Operation manager of Oda Integrated Share Company, Getan Abdisa, said all the buses will start their operation in near future in all parts of the country.
In the coming weeks, the rest 27 buses will be brought to Ethiopia and will start offering service immediately. What I want to say for the public is they have to nurture their property and should be benefited from it properly.
Some individuals who have been talked to said Oda Integrated Transport Share Company is the result of the unity of the Oromo people and called upon the public to strengthen the ever-bonded togetherness and unity more than ever.
It is better for we all to strengthen our unity more than any other time. Unity is our driving force for more success, so it should be strengthened more. The Oromo people is the largest and biggest community in the country, but it lacks the position it deserves in the past time because of political instability in the country. But now, the people have shown it is power in building its unity. This is the result of our cooperation. This comes by many sacrifices that was paid by our youth. Now on, all should turn his or her face to the economic struggle.
Captains of the bus have also vowed to serve their people with great commitment.
Well, viewers, many thanks for joining us. Up next, Anwar Khalil will join you with our weekly program, Pick of the Week. Take a look.